Varsity Club, welcome back to another episode of the Dublin Shamrocks, and we're in the NFC Conference Championship. Can you believe it? I can. The last episode you guys saw us in a really tough game against the LA Rams. Well, I mean, it started off really well in our favor, and then we started to lose our lead, and we ultimately won by 7. That being said, our young rookie quarterback is looking incredible. Thad Lindley is looking better than ever, and our receiving core and defense, they're stepping up big. So this week we headed to the conference championship against the Seattle Seahawks, a tough team across the board. Quarterback, running back, wide receiver, offensive line, defensive line, corners, everybody. The linebackers, they're tough. Let's see what we can do against them. Ahead of the big game though, look at who has an upgrade. Rashawn Dorsett. This dude has been incredible for a rookie. We got strong arm, improviser, scrambler, and field general. I think honestly I'm gonna go field general here because I want to make sure we get his accuracy, whether it's short, medium, or deep, increase a little bit. You get +1 to throw accuracy mid and +2 to throw accuracy short. Honestly, that's much needed. A home game out here in Dublin against Seattle. Two teams that happen to wear green, but one of them is a whole lot better than the other one. It better be us. We've been running a lot of blitzes recently, and man, they've been working out really well. Mostly because Jamison Biddle has turned into literally a superhuman. Look at this. We shut him down and started. Nice little 2-yard loss there for Seattle. They got 2nd and 12 now. Metcalf here in the slot on the left-hand side. Carson in the backfield. They're going to an out route here. That's a perfectly placed ball to Tyler Lockett. So Lockett and Wilson connect for a 6-yard pass. Make it 3rd and 7 now. So you can make him go 3 and out to start the game. The blitz is there. The tackle's there. And I think they're going to be short on that. It's incomplete. So a great showing by the defense here. Dorsett and company going to take over on offense. Run a little speed option here and look at Rashawn Dorsett. Okay, young fella, get down. Chill. I mean, look, Seattle had to be worried about that Lindley today, but Rashawn Dorsett's coming to play for sure. Speaking of Lindley, getting him out here on the edge. Lindley all the time in the world, jukes the man out of his shoes, has him looking crazy, and Bobby Wagner retire already. All right, maybe that was a little excessive. Bobby Wagner, you don't have to retire. Just, you might think about it after you lose this game, hopefully. Lindley cutting up the middle of the field. Jamal Adams don't play. I forget about him, you know? He's kind of good. All right, we got Arnold here in the slot. Put him on a slant route. We got Gallup coming back there. No way! We were trying to throw deep. We got hit as we threw it, and Diggs with the shoelace tackle. Naheem Hines had no idea what was happening. If he just got in front of it, we're okay. So Seattle went 3 and out. We throw a pick, and well, now they got the ball, and we feel a little bit dumb for what we were saying earlier, okay? We're in trouble. Russell Wilson out here scrambling. We run into our own guys. What a hit! And we got it! 3 and out, a pick, and then a fumble, and we recovered. I'll take it. I mean, I don't even know who made that hit. I think it was Hamilton that possibly hit Russell Wilson there, but the pickup by John Meekins. Got to keep your head in a swivel, and I love that he picked that one up. You know Russell Wilson's mad, but technically, even if he loses, he go home to Sierra, so he's probably not too upset, to be honest with you. 2nd and 7. This is going to be close. We got him getting down. Deontay Arnold gets hit hard, but he picks up his first catch of the game. Inside the red zone, going to give it right here to Thad Lindley. Lindley again, tries to go through the middle. He does break a tackle, but he gets brought down after 1. Here we go with Dorsett at 2nd and 10. He's gonna risk it. That was almost bad. It was looking great. Almost turned into another interception there for Dorsett, and that's not great to have 2 drives and 2 picks. Don't really want to see that happen. Lindley here coming out of the backfield. Doesn't have a lot of stamina. He's gonna try to push forward, but I believe he's gonna get stopped at the 4-yard line, 1 yard shy of the first down. Coach says we have to go for it. We cannot risk going for something here for a field goal. Only getting 3. Seattle's coming out here to play. We got to come to play too. Dorsett's gonna keep it, and that is the perfect play call. He's gonna walk into the end zone, so no passing touchdowns yet, but he rushed in there, and it counts all the same. Seattle means business. The Russell Wilson is not happy with himself right now. That fumble that we ended up getting ended up leading to 7 points, and he knows that it should be his team up 7-0 and not us. 2nd and inches. Wilson under center now. We're gonna blink a single man blitz, but Carson isn't gonna escape through that. He goes up the middle, pushes forward, and now he's down to the 22. Carson looking pretty solid so far. He's averaging about 5 yards per carry. He goes nowhere here, though. What a tackle by Glenn Walls. Our defense giving up more yards this drive than they have so far, but they're doing really well despite that. Nice little out right here to the tight end. It's going to pick up a look speed about 7 or 8. Seattle was right where they want to be right now. 3rd and 3. They're going. They beat our coverage, and Lockett kills Christian Norwood. They're tying it up. The defense Definitely had some issues in that last drive, and it showed. Seattle marched in the field with really not a lot of resistance, and they figured out what we were doing, and we got to switch things up ASAP. That being said, though, I fully expect this to be a game that ends up getting in the high 20s, low 30s for points per game. Like, it is going to be an absolute battle, and we have got to find a way to match them offensively. A lot of opportunities here. We're going to send Gallup here in the streak route, see what we got. See if McLaurin can beat that press coverage. Terry McLaurin. So close to getting that one, but a yard overthrown. So we simulated one play to let Seattle try to move a little bit. Chris Carson ran for 94 yards for a touchdown. We're in trouble. If there's a time we need to score some points, it would definitely be right now, you know? Field goal. Honestly, we take that even right now. Nice run by Lindley, picks up 5. I really do think one of the best things we've had so far today has been the read option, so I want to try to stick to that a little bit and make Seattle honestly just guess a little bit. Look at Rashawn Dorsett picking up major yards, and that's Jamal Adams chase you. Get out of bounds, young fella. Dorsett has been an absolute problem for Seattle today. They cannot contain this dude. At least in the running game, they cannot. In the pass game, they've had some pretty good success. Thad Lindley, though, having a good game himself. And Thad Lindley says, excuse me, I got reservations for 6 at Chili's, and I'm not inviting anybody of the football. Like I said earlier, expect a whole lot of offense today, man. This is going to be a high-scoring game, I think. Despite both these defenses being good, but what a hit. Wilson couldn't even get the play action fake off. Incredible tackle there by Glenn Walls. First sack of the game. Might see another one coming soon. You never know. Wilson feeling the pressure, goes for a short route to Lockwood, who gets, looks like an 8 or 9 here. 3rd and 2. Seattle right on the doorstep, again, a conversion here. We're gonna go to a toss. We're gonna try to stop him, and we do a big hit on the edge by Hamilton, and we're gonna stop him there on 3rd down, 4th and 4th. There's just one problem. Seattle punted it to the 1-yard line, so props to their punter. You know, they're people too. Good news. We're now at the 2. The read option's been money. It's honestly pretty risky to try here in the end zone, but why not? Sean Dorsett, big fella. If he got off that arm tackle, he might be going for at least 20 more. Gotta love what you're seeing from Dorsett in the decision making, at least from the run game. Passing game, there's some work to be done. Young fella's out here moving. Got a guy to the backfield and OJ Howard. OJ Howard's gonna pick up about 8 or 9. That was a clutch game. Not a lot of guys were open there. Could have thrown one off the back of his body, but instead made a smart, good read, and he got a guy wide open because of that, and we got a 1st down on the next play with Lindley. We have 2 minutes left to try to get points to the board. Even a field goal is going to be fine here, but take what we got ultimately. On a halfback screen, Lindley on outrun his blockers, but what's new? That's Bobby Wagner just trying to get out of bounds. Nice little receiving catch there. Picking things back up. We got Arnold, and that is nearly picked off. Great breakup. 2nd and 10. Dorsett again, dropping back. He is the underneath route here, and 24 almost picks that off too. We're honestly having a tough time with finding pretty much most of our guys open here. They've been doing a really good job in coverage, and we're struggling because of it. We've been pretty much one-dimensional today. 3rd and 10. Pressure got to him, held on to it too long, and 4 for 10 in the day. Dorsett struggling. That's rare to say that. Now, good news though, our defense made a really good stand. Seattle ends up kicking the ball to us. We have a minute 19 with only 1 timeout burned. I think we're still in a pretty good spot right now. We're gonna send Barnett his streak route to try to clear out this middle. They're not really keying on him. Big fella. Nice. That was dicey again. We're just trying to get something going on offense in the passing game. It has been a struggle today. Quick little route here. Arnold again, one of the only guys really catch a ball today, picks up another one. Under a minute. Dorsett under center now. Good play action fake. He's rolling. He's got a guy. He's throwing it, and look at who it is. Deontay Arnold again. 25 seconds left. We still have 2 timeouts. Likely using one if we catch one here. We don't get into the end zone. McLaurin going up. He had it for a split second. 2nd and 10. Dorsett, the only guy in the backfield. We caught that one, and then we dropped it. This is a big down for us. 3rd down. Whole lot of yards in front of us. Can we make something happen here? We need it. Again, even a field goal's fine. Just don't want to turn it over. Barnett going up. Big fellow, make a play, and he did. Bronco Barnett. A lot of you guys hated on him, but he has been big here in the postseason. Back-to-back weeks, back-to-back big grabs. So going into halftime, we have a 7-point lead against a very tough Seattle team. If we can hold Russell Wilson in check, we got a chance here in the second half. The most dominant play we've had by far today has been the read option. Now, we'll see if they keen on it here in the second half. I'm sure they want to make some level of adjustments, but until they do, we're going to keep abusing that play nonstop. Oh, you think I'm lying? Going right back at it. Okay, they figured out what we're doing. Okay, chill. Different play coming up. That puts us in a tough spot, deep in our own territory. 3rd and 5. We barely had the ball for a minute here in the second half. I want to start out with at least, again, some level of points on the board, and Lindley got that first down. Keeping things going after Lindley had a solid little touch there. Putting it right back into his hands. He's going to go not where he ultimately wanted, but he still gets 3. But now Bronco Barnett, who just caught our last touchdown, is injured on the play. We don't quite know exactly what's wrong with Bronco Barnett, but we still have a really capable tight end in OJ Howard coming in off the bench. Deontay Arnold running a great out route here, picks up some speed, runs over a dude, and gets down to the 42. So many times this year, people told me that Deontay Arnold wasn't being used enough, and look, you're probably right. In the core offense, in the regular season, the dude didn't get the ball nearly enough, but in the postseason, he's been stepping up big time. We also find out that Bronco Barnett has a dislocated shoulder and will not be able to return to the game. I doubt we're going to have him for the Super Bowl if we win this game, so that's a crushing blow. Only a couple in that last play, so we sit here on 2nd and 8. Michael Gallup. I don't know how he almost had that, but he dropped it. So here we go, 3rd and 8. Another big play coming up. That was risky, but Arnold's been our hot guy. It's 4th down and 8. We're probably a little bit out of our field goal range. We got to go for something right here. Believe in our team. Underneath. Maybe we went to Arnold too many times there. Again, a 58-yard field goal is not something our guy can really hit. So ultimately, we've got to live with what we ultimately did. I didn't want to punt that one. Maybe we should have. Hindsight's 20/20 though. Oh, Carson's still running. I thought he was done. I mean, outside of that 94-yard run, Chris Carson really hasn't done too much today, but I mean, that's a heck of a run to go 94 yards to the house. They go for a delayed handoff here, but we're right on top of that one. Jamison Biddle with another tackle. It still blows my mind that Biddle has like a regular depth trait or a normal depth trait, and he has just been dominant every single week as of late. Speaking of Biddle, we got him blitzing here. Looking to find a gap. It's a little bit of pressure, but it looks like they get a pass to number 80 this time to the 36. And we're trying our best to blitz and be heavy here. I'm trying to keep them in line, scare a little bit with Russell Wilson. Whatever we're running, he's flipping the play and calling something different. Like he's getting a heads up as to what we're running. Does he know what's happening here? Apparently he does. He drops one at DK Metcalf, who makes our guy look silly, and he gets down to the 21. I think what's honestly making this an easier game to blitz though is that 76 is in the game. It's Forrest Lamp, for those of you that watch the channel for a long time. Forrest Lamp's not very good. Might be holding in this play. We're about to find out, but I'm hoping because they just got another first down if not. No, personal foul roughing the passer? Who's it on? Glenn Walls, what are you doing? Okay, we're in a little bit of trouble right now. Just a smidge. They got a heavy formation, probably a run coming up here. It's like a toss to the outside. We get right there for Carson, and we're going to stop him with Biddle in the backfield. Another heavy formation. We're going to pinch our line a little bit. Controlling Biddle here in the middle. Russell Wilson drops back for what looks to be a short pass. Wilson's out here scrambling. We got a couple of guys going. He throws one, and DK Metcalf is a superhuman. How did he catch that? He's unreal. Hey man, Seattle's not going down without a fight. We've outgained them by 100 yards exactly, but they've still got this game tied up. I need the defense to step up big time if we're going to have any hope to close this one out. You know, shout out to Thad Lindley again. Had a monster touchdown run earlier. He's back out here running for big time yardage every single carry. Jamal Adams nearly had us there. That was so close. Somehow we got away from him, and we still get it first. And no, Bronco Barnett's going to definitely hurt us here in the second half, but you got to do what you got to do out here. Oh, this is scary. That one got floated a lot more. Oh, our ankles got broken too. Griffin's out here roadie running, looking like Mario, and he's going to get down to the 35. We're making some bad mistakes. Seattle's honestly drawn up one of the best schemes we've seen all season long. We have been really struggling to do much of anything against them. Biddle hoping to change things. Russell Wilson feeling the pressure, throws a comeback route, and he gets another completion. We've got to stop those somehow. The hope is that we can get some sort of interception or fumble recovery again, because that was really the only thing we've done to stop Russell Wilson today. He only has 3 incompletions on the afternoon, which is wild to think about. He's throwing cross body off his back foot for absolute lasers. Okay, maybe what we were trying wasn't exactly the move. We're gonna switch things up. We're in a little zone coverage and hope that we can get another stop. Carson going to the edge. Carson breaking through tackles left and right. Carson is gonna push through for 11 big yards. Wondering if I'm scared? The answer is absolutely I'm scared. Man coverage on everybody. Trying to get pressure on Wilson. He's been running past every single blitz we've sent him so far tonight. Blitz off the edge, and Biddle finally gets him a drop on that one. All right, that's exactly what we needed. A good stop against Russell Wilson to keep him in check. Make him think a little bit about that blitz coming. No blitz coming this time. Our guy wouldn't jump. Glenn Walls was right there. But Russell Wilson's too good. Unreal. Seattle now has their very first lead of the entire game, and we still have exactly 100 more yards than them. It's just wild. They have been showing out today. How did Dorsett somehow get sucked into an animation? Madden, you know y'all dirty for that. The man should have been going for at least 15 more yards. 2nd and 5 though after Diggs got that tackle. Luckily, we're okay there. Nice juke move by Lindley, but again, Bobby Wagner, you're not going to fake him out. 1st and 10 again. Need to see that more often. There's a lot of pressure. Dorsett's going deep. He's got a guy. He's ultimately out of bounds. There's a thought that maybe we could hit OJ Howard there, but it's too risky to throw it downfield and maybe turn it over again and just kill our young quarterback's confidence. Lindley out here looking for some blockers, has a couple. Lindley's out here making some moves. He's gonna break through a tackle off Adams. Are you kidding me? He's on fire. And Lindley has been just putting the team on his absolute back. Dorsett has definitely struggled. Really the first time we've seen that, maybe one other time in the regular season. But Lindley has been electric. And look at Deontay Arnold, speaking of stepping up. The young fella says, don't forget about me, coach. I'm still good. We want to give it to Lindley, but you can see he is breathing profusely right now. That's not good. We're gonna put McLaurin on a slam route. Hope they blitz in strong. Dorsett feels the pressure. He's going to rotate out, and for the 2nd time today, he's into the end zone. Passing has not been his forte today, but man, is he killing it on the ground. Now, our defense has to step up. Right where they want to be, an opportunity to shut this game down. Carson, the only guy in the backfield. They go for a run here. He's going to break us with the slowest juke move of all time, and apparently Chris Carson can manipulate time. All right. Okay. The running game's killing us right now. We have got to do something better. Wilson makes a quick check, brings the guy in to help on the protection. He knows we're coming with the blitz. Does he know what side it's coming from? And he throws it right where we came from. I'd say that Russell Wilson's smarter than we are. Switching things up. We're going to pinch the line again. Pray that we get some stops here. Chris Carson again, slower than molasses, but he's still running. We're going to risk things a little bit. We're going to bring a corner blitz off the edge to see if we can get maybe something to happen. Honestly, we knew what play was coming. Glenn Walls with a big stop, and Montez Sweat is now injured. We cannot have him go out. Having anybody on a defensive line or defense in general go out right now is just not ideal. 3rd and 3. Got to be a pass play. Wilson has a couple guys who even bumped him, but he's still got to complete. The good news is Montez Sweat has an upper arm bruise, so he's just poised to return a little bit. We're going to keep him in the game right now. Blitz is coming again. 1st and 10. We got Biddle trying to bring pressure. He's been one of the only guys really get to Russell Wilson today. He falls down, but someone got to him, and I'll take it. Glenn Walls, his 1st sack of the day. They didn't count the other one earlier. Now Russell Wilson's in a little bit of trouble. His team's got a long distance to work with here. Could they go with the run on this down? It's possible, but they end up going with the play action fake. We completely abandoned what we had. They throw for a check down play. Their guy's gonna get it and go out of bounds. That's not exactly smart. This is a big 3rd down and 13. Honestly, I want to play the sticks right now. Play the 1st down markers. Do not let him get a 1st down here. Wilson throws underneath. Carson jukes us out, runs laterally though. East and West is not going to save you here, but they're going to go for a field goal with the 2-minute warnings coming up. They go for the field goal. They're going to kick that one. It is down the middle. Seattle, with 2 minutes left, has a 3-point lead. The season is on the line. Our young rookie quarterback, can he lead us to the promised land? We're going to start it off strong here. Nice move. Go down for the slide. Pick up your 14. We practice plays like this in practice every single week. Play smart here. Sees his tight end in Howard. Howard's going to catch that one. Howard's going to move this one. Howard, honestly, I'm going to take the touchdown. I thought about running out of bounds there, but I didn't want to get too crazy with it. We'll take the 61-yard touchdown. We have all of our timeouts. We'll give Seattle the ball back, and I'm kind of scared about that. Bad news, we missed the extra point. Why did I kick the extra point?
No, God, please, no.
I'm done. Do I hate myself? Right now, yes, absolutely. I hate everything. A field goal will tie it up instead of overtime, which makes things even more crazy. Russell Wilson goes for the check down. He's been going for that a lot. We're going to keep them in bounds here. Wilson again on 2nd and 4. 2-minute warning is now here. And they're going for the check down play. And that, look, take that all you want right now. Wilson again stays in shotgun. Watching the crossing routes. He goes for another play that we're going to keep in bounds. Short yardage. They need more. Seattle comes back out on 2nd and 7. They use their first timeout. 30 seconds left in this game. Again, all they're trying to do is tie it up. Wilson out here running. He's panicking a little bit. Russell Wilson is out here moving. And we didn't get him until they got to the 41. They're almost in field goal range now. Wilson and company are feeling pretty good. They're basically where they want to be for a field goal right now. Any more yardage is bad. 19 seconds left. They have one timeout. Get a sack. That would be huge. Russell Wilson's out here running crazy. And he gets his guy down to the 14-yard line. How? The Seahawks are going to line up for a field goal. Remember, this field goal would not tie it up if I had just not missed the extra point. Unfortunately, you hate to see it. This one is up. It is down the middle, and with 8 seconds left, 7 seconds left now, it's a tie ball game. Coach wants to kneel the ball. I say we go for it one last time here. McLaurin, YOLO. Gallup, YOLO. Dorsett, just get one deep and let him run under it. McLaurin, one-on-one, technically. Okay, overtime, here we go. So here comes the coin toss. Seattle has won the coin toss. They're going to elect to kick it or receive it. They elect to receive. Defense, no touchdowns here. What we need is more like what we saw in the first half, especially that first drive. Shut them out here. Russell Wilson gets a guy in motion. Got to imagine a run's coming here to set the tone. Trying to fill every single gap. Carson has been so good today, though. We stop him after 4. I mean, this is the most rushing yards we've given up in a really long time. He's 175 on only 16 carries today. Remember, he had a 94-yarder, but he's been electric all game long, despite us saying he wasn't great earlier. The pressure is there, but so is DK Metcalf, and the man is loaded up on Strawberry Nesquik. He's killing us. Wilson's making great plays here. We're going to try to switch things up. We're going to drop a guy back in coverage. See if we can throw him off a little bit with the blitz here. Everybody's still going to be covered. If he throws a slant route, we might have him. His guy fell down and still got up to catch it. Are you kidding me? Oh, you got to be kidding me. Russell Wilson is a freak of nature right now. They are driving. We have no answer for them. We might just switch our defense up yet again. We try blitzing, not blitzing, zone, not zone. Not this working against the man to make the legend, except for the sack right there. What a play by Sean Dion Hamilton. All right, that's pretty huge because Wilson was pretty much getting ready to throw to a guy that was wide open that would have exploited our coverage pretty heavily. Going for the underneath route again. That's what he's probably killed us all more than anything today. Russell Wilson now has 22 consecutive completions today. That's a new milestone for him, which is wild. 3rd and 7. You know, we're blitzing Biddle. Biddle's almost through. Oh my God, no. We're going home and we're not happy. DK Metcalf killed us again. Unreal. So that's it. Our season is over. NFC championship game. And we're going home to watch the Super Bowl from the couch. Unreal. I said this game was going to be pretty much a shootout, not a lot of defense, and I think honestly I was right. Russell Wilson had nearly a perfect game. 25-28, 300 yards, 4 touchdowns, not a single interception. Dorsett, 2 bad interceptions, but 2 really good touchdowns in the air. But 13 for 28, not very good. On the ground, Chris Carson had our number all game. 16 for 175 yards and 1 touchdown. Thad Lindley, 15 for 118 and a touchdown. Rashawn Dorsett, 8 for 84 and 2 touchdowns. And Wilson again had that fumble, which gave us a touchdown. But after that, not a single mistake on his resume. In the air, Chris Carson had 6 grabs for 59 yards and 1 touchdown. Saw Disley, saw Boykin, who had so many big grabs today for them as well. DK Metcalf, obviously 2 major touchdowns that turned the tide of this game. Arnold was a stud. We couldn't get him in the end zone today. 5 for 98. Lilly was great there too. Tyler Lockett had some major grabs. OJ Howard had a good one, and Bronco Barnett going out, I think, hurt us a lot, especially on 3rd downs. On defense, Glenn Walls played his heart out. 12 tackles, 3 of those being for loss. Officially had 1 sack, but you and I both know that he had 2. You see Jamison Biddle with 9 tackles and a sack. John Meekin stepped up with a fumble recovery and 9 tackles. Sean Dion Hamilton had some great plays out there today. Again, 3 guys with sacks today. Walls, Biddle, and Dion Hamilton. And again, no one with the interception out there. That's pretty crucial. To go 13-3 in the regular season is phenomenal, but to get so close to the Super Bowl yet again, and just to get beat down in the final seconds of the game, it's disheartening. We tried our best and we had a lot of really, really great things. I think ultimately what really hurt us today is the loss of Trey Sanders. Not having him in the game was monumental. He would have been matched up against DK Metcalf and would have stood a chance, especially on that last play. The other thing that I obviously have to mention is that I missed the extra point, not paying attention. I never kicked those, and I kicked one, and well, it may have cost us our season. That being said, we're going to retool and be back for another season, and it should be pretty incredible. We've got so much going on with this team. We'll be on the next gen update for Madden 21 coming really soon, and I can't wait to see ultimately what happens and how good the game looks. So the next time that you see the Dublin Shamrocks, they'll be looking a whole lot better here on the Xbox Series X for Madden 21 with the next gen update dropping real soon. The draft is coming up. We'll see who won awards, who made the Pro Bowl since we didn't get to the Super Bowl, and it'll be really interesting this offseason to see how this team shifts as we have some major things we got to take care of. As always, thanks for all the support of this series. Appreciate all the love. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification, and leave me a comment down below with the thing that we got to pick up in free agency or in the draft the most. Catch you guys in the next one.